Here's the computer. It's a Dell Optiplex T110. Doesn't say, but under this spray paint that is slowly have come off, this thing did its job for the duration I had it for. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this bad boy up and see. Okay, this here's a pile of trash, okay? Don't buy one of these things. It didn't even freaking work, but we'll see if it'll work on the other computer. We'll give it one more chance. On the back is the power supply, which obviously does not fit. But the screws fit. What the hell? There's like different mixed matching screws going on in this computer. I'm not too fond of that, but hey, it worked for duration. Firewire, which is going to be needed for the cameras I just purchased to be some of the last couple of videos. Here's the graphics card. I used all displays of this thing. I'm not kidding. And then down here is USB 3.0 because this stupid thing only has like eSATA, which like no one uses, and USB 2.0 beyond like imagination. And then here is this, which is 100% obsolete. So we'll go ahead and rotate to the other side. All right, let's drop this bad boy. Well, I didn't really mean literally drop it, but hey. So this is the CX 750 watt Corsair power supply. Thing is a champ. Absolute worth buying one of these power supplies. Not the modularity, but still worth it. Inside of here, we got ourselves in a VGA. Oh, I'm not going to open that just yet. Poor choice. VGA GTX 660 Ti. Disappointing, but hey, it runs Rust. The dust in there is pretty strong. We got a Kingston 120 gigabyte. I need to upgrade to a 250 gig. Make that like my temporary editing for fast render. Here we got loads of hard drives that just need to get like, I need to get a terabyte. Put all these on that terabyte and then just be done. And down here is this hard drive that my dad gave me years ago. My dad told me to let me borrow it, and he made me put dad on there. So this is my handwriting as a wee little lad. I think that's a 250 gig. But in total, inside this thing, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard drives. If I can get that down to like 2 to 3, that'd be great. And then down there is the Xenon. But right now, we're gonna go and assess the new computer case. It's quite ugly, to be honest with you, but I really need to build in a computer. So let's switch to that right now. Yeah, definitely orange peel, but oh well. You know, I'm not professional. I just paint prepped. I did rims. You could definitely see the orange peel action going on, but didn't really want to go too hard on this computer. I mean, the computer was like $50, so I wasn't really asking for so much. But the result of it came out looking pretty good. Paint is now being clear coated, so this paint should last for a long time. All we have to do now is just let it dry, and then we should be set and go with putting the computer back together. Then we're going to take off the tape here off the door. I'm actually kind of impressed at how the paper does its job. Looking at it, and it looks pretty good to me. So now we're gonna go ahead and start assembling this computer and start putting the pieces in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start assembling that heatsink outside and putting thermal paste, getting it all ready, and then we'll start piecing it together. But I need to clean up a little more on the inside because there's still some dust action going on. So let me get to that right now. All right, now we're able to see some pretty cool progress. Liking it. Now we gotta put the RAM on, which is gonna come out of that computer right now. And just remember, this is purely budget. This is nothing like, you know, hard flex or anything like that. This is literally purely budget to get the computer running, because I need a running computer. So, you know, all these parts are hand-me-downs, free, or purchased cheap. So let's get to it. Okay, so it's been like a very big jump from what the last scene was, but currently I am installing an upgraded SSD to a PNY 240 gig. This 120 gig will be a secondary drive. Probably will be. I'm gonna clone it over to this one. And this one will probably just be for my editing and games, so I can have faster boot times. Oh, it kind of doesn't want to be on camera. And if we look on the side, this computer actually cleaned up really well. The paint job on it's decent. It doesn't look bad, actually. The panels look really good and whatnot. The paint job just was really good. It needed one. This is what the internals look like. We got that AMD in there. We got 10 gigs of RAM. The RAM's really weird. We got a Sapphire. I forgot the model number of it. But we have 2 hard drives here for storage. SSDs will be going here. And then I decided to keep that CX 750 watt power supply. And also down there we got USB 3.0 expansion, because I like to use as much USBs as possible. And then on the front we have a light scribe drive when I burn DVDs for clients, when I do video editing. It's still needed for me. And I think that'll be all for this video. Thank you for watching. You guys will probably see me live very soon. I'll go and give a sneak peek of what I just got. And there's the camera as well. You will see a review on this bad boy. I bought 2 of them. There's a reason why. We'll talk about it. But right now, we gotta get back to working on that and getting all this ready. Long progress, definitely long progress, but we got a long ways to go, and the end result should be